Yuma County Library presents Travel Adventures for Guys, or anyone looking for adventure. For many library users, finding something to read can be a challenge. Because of this, librarians provide a service called Reader's Advisory. It's a service designed to highlight and suggest fiction and nonfiction titles to readers. We do this by asking questions to get a sense of your likes and dislikes and try to pair you with relevant materials for checkout. This video is just in time for our adult summer reading program, Imagine Your Story. This video will immerse you in true classic tales of travel and exploration. The following stories will take you from the trackless oceans to the depths of unexplored jungles to the very ends of the earth. Relive the historic exploits of the participants at the limits of human endurance. All you need is your tablet or smartphone and your library card. If you plan to create an account with Overdrive, RB Digital, or Hoopla and need assistance, don't hesitate to call or email the library through our website. These stories tell of the extremes of human endeavor to explore, discover, and survive to come back with the tale. Some do, and many more don't. For those of you who consider the journey to be just as important as the destination, these thrilling tales will satisfy any need for armchair wanderlust. Each set of books is based on a theme, starting with the vast oceans. Sea People is a historical investigation of the rise and spread of the Polynesian people across the Pacific. This is no dry history, for it contains many remarkable historical figures and exciting events. In recreating the navigational techniques of these amazing explorers, the author helps you to experience the vastness of their stunning achievements. Next, we have In the Heart of the Sea. This book by Nathaniel Philbrick tells of the incredible, almost mythic tale of the whale ship Essex and its fateful journey into the Pacific in 1820. 4 months later, most of the crew was dead after a harrowing ordeal of violence, thirst, and hunger. These events inspired Herman Melville to write the climax of Moby Dick, winner of the National Book Award. Sailing Alone Around the World is the author's account of the first ever solo circumnavigation of the world. This remarkable, entertaining story covers all the details of everyday life on board his 36-foot sloop, Spray, from the mundane to the hair-raising as he encounters raging storms, deadly pirates, hidden coral reefs, and even a hilarious visit with Henry Stanley. This is a classic travel narrative. Our next set of books focuses on the wilds of the jungle. The Lost City of Z portrays the greatest exploration mystery of the 20th century, the disappearance of the famed British explorer, Percy Fawcett. Despite ridicule, a world war, little finances, and the sheer impenetrable difficulty of the Amazon jungle, Fawcett mounted several expeditions looking for a mythical lost city. You too will be irresistibly drawn into the jungle's green hell by the author. River of Doubt is equal parts adventure narrative and biographical portrayal of Theodore Roosevelt during the 470-mile-long first-time descent of the Rio de Duvida, or River of Doubt. This reads like a thriller, almost too fantastic to believe, as Roosevelt, his son, and their guides experience disaster, Indian attacks, disease, insects, and even murder. It was too much for Roosevelt. He barely makes it out alive. How well do you handle the cold? The next set of books will chill you to your bones. In the Kingdom of Ice tells the story of the 1879 American expedition to be the first to reach the North Pole. They learned only too late that the information they thought was the key to their success was in fact an erroneous assumption. By then, the USS Jeannette became icebound north of Siberia. The terrifying journey south that followed is a tale of heroism and determination. This is an Arctic thriller and narrative masterpiece. Shackleton. In the annals of history, of exploration and adventure, that single word evokes perhaps the most famous tale of the human determination to survive in the face of overwhelming odds. Endurance is the name of this story, taken from the name of the ship used by the expedition of Ernest Shackleton in their attempt to cross Antarctica via the South Pole. This brilliantly narrated account of what Shackleton and his crew experienced during their harrowing and miraculous voyage portrays what helped define heroism for the modern age. If you're looking for additional adventure recommendations, I can suggest Undaunted Courage by Stephen E. Ambrose, Into the Wild by John Krakauer, and A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson. All three stories depict man's historic adventures to brave America's wilderness. Remember, if you have questions, please call your local library branch for assistance. Thank you.